Welcome to Shiloh Springs. This house was built in 1850 and we've owned it for 5 years. During those 5 years, our 2 sons have lived in it at various times, and I've constantly been increasing the value of the house by expanding the square footage. It's now 4,000 square feet. It has an extra floor that was no longer livable when we purchased it. So come on in. I've loved this entryway staircase from the first time I saw it about 20 years ago. The stairway came from another house that was owned by Dr. Robert Huffaker, one of whose descendants married into the family that owned this house. You might want to read the book, The Unwelcome Assistant, about Dr. Huffaker's brother and his role in the beginning of aviation. We'll look at the downstairs first. The doorways are 36 inches wide. There is only one other house in the county that has them as wide as this house does. This is the dining room. Originally, the house was heated by fireplaces. Each mantel is different. This one is the natural wood, and some of them are painted. Just off the dining room, in a really convenient location, is a combination half bath and the laundry room. So it's close to the kitchen, and you can take clothes in and out easily. There is a breakfast room just off the kitchen with windows on 2 sides. We added the island to the kitchen, which makes it much more commodious. Also a dishwasher. There had never been one in this house in over 100 years. The family room is just off the kitchen, and there is a full bathroom off a bed. So there is one full bath and a half bath on the first floor. The parlor is just to the left as you come in the front door and has a large mantel. Now let's go upstairs. There's a large upper hallway and it goes out onto a porch. It's pleasant, especially in the evening when the sun is behind the house. There are 4 bedrooms on this floor. The first one is to the right of the house as you face it. And this is an extra large antique bed. It's a good sized room. This was the master bedroom when our son and daughter-in-law used the house. The bedroom across the hall was their daughter's, and she loved it. She often said, "I love my room." She didn't want to leave it. Bathrooms, of course, were added. There were none in 1850. This one is unique in that the sink is separate from the rest of the bathroom. There is a shower over the tub. The third bedroom was the little boys, and it's on the left of the house as you face it from the front on the back. This makes a nice guest bedroom. It has something interesting. You can see the prints of where a hot iron was placed when they were stretching out shoes. Now we'll go on up to the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor had been servants' quarters. When we bought the house, the only way to access the 3rd floor was through a very steep ladder inside a closet. So we added the spiral staircase, cut a hole in the ceiling, brought it up, and we now have a very large guest bedroom and bathroom. There are also 2 large closets and a built-in chest of drawers. When we removed the ceiling, we found these interesting rafters. bathroom also has a large closet. When we bought the house, there was no electricity on the 3rd floor, so this was all added. And that's it. So now we have 4,000 square feet. Shiloh Springs, the name of the plantation, derives from this natural spring that's on the back of the acreage. When our 8-year-old granddaughter and 10-year-old grandson lived here, she wanted to plant pumpkins, so we did in the adjacent field. The only way to water them was for them to get little buckets, fill them here, and water the plants. The creek that goes on from the spring goes down about 1/4 of a mile and empties into the Nolichucky River. All of the front yard trees are wonderful. This weeping cherry is covered with pink blossoms in the springtime, which then turn white. The other trees turn different colors in the autumn. The history of the house is interesting too. During the Civil War, there was a battle in Raytown, which is very close by, and this house was occupied by both Confederate and Union soldiers at different times. Thank you for coming.